Nebana dijifara bili makado. Dabu yana mili makado. Ishona mwapo niswa. Waya sena.
Hello everyone, ndi Millicent Chiwera Chisikawo Makado. Tumdurwa machero uvaha mulima. I honestly love saying that because that's who I am. Also, welcome to everyone that is new here. Notanganetswa, I love you all, and to the returning subscribers, Ndikolibuwa, you are honestly welcome back. And to those that are new here, you're already here. Why don't you just subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button so that you can be the first one to be notified when I upload a new video. And plus, it's free to subscribe. Every time when I upload something, then you're the first person to be notified. How awesome is that? Well, I do a lot of videos on Facebook, sometimes on Instagram. I am Millicent Makado everywhere, MILLICENT. Please do follow me on all my social media platforms. Wow. And I speak about topics that are really topics that people don't want to speak about. This is too, I've just moved to another place and hey, I'm still picking things, so please don't mind this empty space. Now, today's topic, it's obviously going to be one of those difficult topics that people don't want to speak about, but I wanted to speak about why they bewitch you. Do you have to have something special? Let's randomly choose people to bewitch? Or there is something about you that they decide, in this family we're going to bewitch Millicent. One thing that you have to realize is that we are all born differently and we all have special gifts, and we are going to be work in different places and different businesses. Some businesses are going to prosper, some are not going to prosper. But when I am born, I was born in 1981. Obviously, I cannot see my future. I cannot see that I'm going to succeed. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be an actress. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. But there's people who I call witches who are able to see the future. When I am born, they already know that, hey, this child is going to be a president. This child is going to be a doctor. This child is going to have a business that is going to be, he's going to be a millionaire or she's going to be a billionaire. Things like that, they're able to see. And when that happens, they have to block. Why they block, number one, is jealousy. People block you because they are jealous. They don't want to see you succeed. They want to see you on their level or lower than them. Because if you are successful, you're going to be driving nice cars. You're going to be having beautiful houses. Probably your kids are going to go to expensive schools. You're going to eat in expensive restaurants. You'll be traveling and having yachts and stuff. And people don't want that. And unfortunately, in the way we are raised in Africa, is that the people are jealous of another. That is why you open a spaza shop today and the next thing your neighbor also has a spaza shop and they are selling the exact same thing. Why? Because that person is jealous of your success, jealous that you're gonna have a spaza shop that is going to be successful. So they have to make sure they block you so that before people come by, for example, if you're selling bread for 3 rand, your neighbor's gonna sell it for 250, so that people no longer come to you. And why is that? That is what we call pure jealousy. Kunzima, kubi, kuraf. Now, it is jealousy that because they saw your future, they have to block it. They have to make sure that you're not successful. Back in the days, they would bewitch you to a point where you are just this child that is rebellious, who's not listening, who's not successful. They don't want school, they don't want this. Suddenly, you are crazy. Like upenga, where you're taking off your clothes in the middle of the streets and peeing on a bottle of cold drink, and you're just crazy, like mad crazy. Those kind of things used to happen. Like maybe a girl will come to my class and ask for my pen, which is a story that happened in Venda. This guy was in matric, and his classmate, a girl, came to him and asked for a pen because she forgot a pen at home. He gave her the pen, and this is a true story. Gave her a pen, and she left. The following day, she said she forgot it. The other day, she forgot it. 4 days later, she brings back the pen. And immediately after bringing it back, the boy started using his pen again. And he started being sick. And he started being mad. Like it happened in the classroom when everyone was watching. And this guy was so bright at school in matric that and this was early on in the year, in his matric. And he was, okay, my English is not that good, guys. Guys. Some of the things I wish I could explain them in Shivenda, they would just flow, like flow. So this guy, he just started being sick. He was mad. He took off his clothes in the class. He was just like something that people were not expecting, because this guy was a very quiet person. He just took off his clothes. He was sweating. He was jumping around. He was going to the office naked. And eventually they took him home. At home, they took him to the Z church. And they said he was better, but he didn't come back to school. But what he asked for, because he was better after they took him to the church. This is not my church. I'm not promoting. That's the story. They took him to that church. And he stayed at the church for the longest time, I think for a month or two. Because I think when the story happened, it was around February. Early February. Now he went to that church for like two months, I think. And he came and asked at the school that he wants to write exams because he's still part of the school. He wrote exams and he passed. He had, I think, 6 or 7 distinctions. And at the time, he was not even going to attending class. So that's how bright this person was. He was extremely, like he would get 100 out of 100, 100 out of 100 in every subject. He was very bright. And he didn't even attend school from Feb up until December, but he still had 7 distinctions. And that girl failed. She failed. And today she's married to a pastor. Yada, yada, yada. And this guy's life was done just like that. He just passed. He couldn't go anywhere because his mother couldn't allow him to go, because he's got a history of just taking off his clothes and running and doing things like he's mad. And his career was done just like that. 7 distinctions. You're at home. You are mad. You're supported by your mom. That's where they want you. That's why they bewitch you. They want you there. They want you mad. They want you not doing anything. No success, no prosperity, no nothing. You are just stuck. That's why they bewitch you. And they don't just bewitch you. Whoa, there's a fly here that is making so much noise. It's not just people who, they saw your future. And then you are praying, your ancestors are with you, you are trying 1, 2, 3, trying 1, 2, 3, and you get a job. Getting that job, even the people that you are working with can see the future and still block you going forward. So we live in a world where you are blocked either at work, at home, with your friends, with everyone. Like people are just witches left, right, and center. And most of the witches are the coolest, kindest, honest, ever smiling people. Not the ones that you are thinking this is a witch because that person is angry, they have mood swings, they have an attitude. No. it is usually the ones that make sure you eat lunch with them at work. It is usually the ones that act like they are your best friends at work, the ones that act like they are best friends at school, the ones the way who will bring lunch and you are comfortable enough to eat their lunch at school. You are in high school, you are eating with this person. You're in primary school, you are eating, sharing food with this person. It is usually the ones that have the biggest smile, that when they see you, like you feel like you can open up and tell them everything about your life. Those are the people who bewitch you, and they bewitch you because of jealousy, because they don't want to see your success, or they don't want to see the success you. Sometimes, for example, in my situation, some people they don't want success for my mom, right? So when they don't want my mom to be successful and they want her to be crying and not having a cent, they will bewitch her children, so that they know that if I'm working, for example, I will give my mom 1,000 or 2 or 5,000 a month, right? That's what happens to us as children. We give our parents money when we start working. Like every month you would give her 1,000 rand just for her to be able to buy whatever she can buy, or 2,000 or whatever, depending on how much you can afford. So they know that that 1,000 plus sasa is going to help your mom. Your mom is probably going to do to aka and build rooms so that she can generate cash. She's going to have grocery every month from her children. And imagine if we are 5 and we're all giving her 2,000 rand. She's got 10,000 every month that she's going to be using to renovate, to do this, to do that. And then her house always looks beautiful. She looks like she's got money. So that's the problem. They've already seen that, oh, this idiot is going to get 10,000 every month. So they have to block that, so that there is no 10,000 that comes from your children. And this is done at a very early age, because they see the future from a very early age. They see you when you were born. They see, oh, okay, no, this one. And those who didn't see your success are probably people that you're working with. They don't. Those are the people who would use poison. The boyfriend, girlfriends, the friends will steal something like your underwear, your hair, your toothbrush, your soap, things like that. And then they block and they give you what we call setenwa, where people don't like you. You go to interviews, they like you, but when they leave, it's like, no, there's someone better. I don't like it. There's just something about her that I don't like. So that's what happened. They bewitching you for that, so that there's no success in your life, so that you can even think, let me rather kill myself, because why am I here? I'm not seeing anything success in my life. It's just panda, this stuck, that's what they want. So I'm telling you this year that no matter how much they bewitched you, you can fight back. Do not sit and say, so they bewitched me, what am I gonna do? Wake up and fight. If it means you're fighting on your knees, fight. If it means unamutu, whether you go to these churches like this that I spoke about, Postolo, that I didn't speak about, Shembe, the churches that also believe in ancestors, go there. If you don't want to believe in ancestors, you believe in Christ and God only, go find a true, real pastor, prophet to pray for you. If you believe in izinyanga, sangomas, go to find the one that is real and true, the one that has reference that they have helped people, and you need help there. Uyogezwa. When they put sinyama, abantu bathi yini ichitho ndishinyama. When they put that on you, believe you me, even in a relationship, you will not last. If you last, you will be crying every day, because they will be treating you so bad. You need help to remove that darkness. Darkness. You are just dark. People don't see you. And when they try to help you, they can't help you. They can't help you. Like, a person will say, I will help you get a job. And then the next thing you call them, they block you. They don't respond to your calls. They don't want to be with you. Don't want to be seen with you. Because unashinyama, you have dark cloud upon you. You need to cleanse that. You need to work hard on removing that, so that you too can have that light and ubonagale, so that people can also like you and want to be surrounded by you. So please do that, and may God bless all of you in whatever you believe in. Follow that, because you know that once a person bewitches you, They don't just disappear and say, I've bewitched Millicent, let me go rest. No. Every single day they come into your life and they send monitoring spirits to monitor your progress and to monitor, is she working now? What is happening in her life? And usually, the more you talk about it, you tell people, the more they hear and they go and block even more. That is why in this year, learn to be quiet, do things in silence, watch out for friends, relatives, those kind of things, and just do you and do your own things and be successful in your own way. Quietly, silently. Kuzolunga. There's people moving around in my place. Yeah. So this is, they will still bewitch you, but they wouldn't be able to because uyagezwa. And ogezwa, you can't bath once and say I'm done. Even if you see the light, you have to go back. Even if you see the light, go back. Even if you see the light, go back. When they pray for you, it's an everyday thing. Every day is an everyday thing. It's just like taking care of your skin. You can't say, hi, I went for a facial today, I'm done. You must constantly do it for that glow, for your skin to breathe, for your skin to see the results. It has to be not once. You can't guess once and like, even if you see results, go back, do it again. Even if you do it once a week or once a month, but you need to do it over and over again, because the witches are not resting. They will never rest until you die. And when they see progress, they get angry. They go and find the biggest muti. They find things that are going to destroy you even more, even harder. Yeah.